Then you get like a 3 burst. And it's gonna be a before and after the exhaust. You want to do a before? Went with a 3 inch and I decided to cross it over. Here's a portion with the old triangle. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome again to the channel. Today we're going to be working on my own truck, Suburban 2500, 2003. So I actually was kind of late, well, a day late already on my inspection. It was due last month, which is ended yesterday, and but I can't get it inspected. I couldn't get it inspected. I actually took it to get it inspected before, but the machine, the OBD2 thing, whatever, that connects to the computer, wasn't working at the place that I took it to. So I ended up having to find out where else to take it to. So now I found out where to take it, but my front brakes are super bad. They're, I think the right front should be metal right now, or whatever. It sounds pretty bad. It's super expensive to get the brakes on this truck. I decided to go ahead and get the well, expensive for me. I know for a lot of you people it's probably not expensive, but it was a little over $300. I think it was 200 something dollars, 300 something, 300. I think it was over $300 to get rotors all the way around and pads all the way around. And I went ahead and got the Duralast Gold. I should have probably bought them from Amazon or something like that, but went ahead and got them at AutoZone just because they had it right then and there. I didn't have to wait. Yeah, Amazon Prime. I don't have Amazon Prime, okay? Not everybody has that. But went ahead and got air filter, plugs, oil filter, oil, everything to do a tune-up on it. But for right now, because I'm already a day late and it is 12:33, I'm gonna go ahead and replace the brakes, and that's it for now. Another thing I have to check, I want to see if I could replace the O-ring. There's an O-ring on the hydraulic, on the hydro booster, on the hydraulic brake booster. So the person I bought the truck from told me he had replaced it, which it looks new. It looks like he did replace it, but there's an O-ring. Let me see if I could get a light. So there is an O-ring right here. I'm guessing there's an O-ring behind there that's leaking. That's the only thing that's leaking on it. No lines or anything is leaking, so I'm not sure if there's like an internal seal or something that looks to me like it's a sight glass or something. I'm not sure exactly what all it is, but I was thinking about just taking this off right here, and seeing if I could just replace the O-ring and then put everything back together and see if it works. Obviously that portion of the truck it probably wasn't like brand new. It was probably remanufactured. So I mean, people make mistakes, whatever, but it's leaking nonetheless. I have to replace it. But I kind of want to see if I could put the O-ring on it. Why? Because that part alone, it's over $200, like $230 something, $240 something, and that's a lot of money to be spending for like a little O-ring or whatever. So it doesn't really leak like in like just driving around or anything like that. But if I'm towing something with the trailer, if I'm towing, well, the trailer itself is almost 2,000 pounds, and then if I'm towing something like towing a car, or truck, whatever, with it, that's even heavier. So I gotta be hard on the brakes. So therefore, that's when it starts leaking. It hadn't leaked before. I had washed it. I had noticed it was leaking, but I had washed it, and then it didn't leak again for a long time. And then just recently, when I started towing, whenever I got the trailer, that's when it started leaking. But we'll see what we can do with that. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'm just going to do the brakes. So I already have the front on jack stands, as you can see right there. Just barely enough to where I can take the tires off. It's pretty heavy, so I don't want to lift it up too high. I'm going to go ahead and do the back. All I got to do is move that saw on this side. I'll be good. I'll have plenty of space to move that tire. On this side, I definitely have plenty of space to take that tire off. So I'm going to go ahead and jack it up on the back, put it on jack stands, and then replace the brakes. Alright guys, so I went ahead and took the wheels off all the way around. Went ahead and moved them from front to back and the back to the front, because it was fast, easy. So now I'm going to go ahead and take calipers off. Actually, I'm going to just do one by one, but take the front caliper off, do the pads, rotors, then do the rear, and then move to the other side and do the same thing. I normally do open up the hood and open the cap. As you can see, this thing is up, so it's running low. Why? Because pads are low and because it's been leaking. So this is how you know. This is supposed to have been like this, and it was pulled out, and it's because the reservoir is running low and it sucks the little boot down with it. So I opened this up, and the reason why is because if you leave it on, it'll still have pressure whenever you try to tighten up the caliper. Not tighten it up, but you have to compress the pistons on the calipers, and so whenever you do, it pushes the fluid back up to the reservoir. So I open it back up. You have to be careful after you do each one, because if you've been adding fluid, like my brakes has been low, so I added some more fluid. So more than likely, it'll probably overfill. So after I do each one, I'm gonna go ahead and check it out first and make sure that it doesn't go too much, or it doesn't overfill. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that caliper off, replace the brakes, and we move on to the rear. Alright guys, not sure if you can see, but you could tell. Hopefully you can see, but I went ahead and replaced the rotor, put the new pads on, put anti-seize on, and I'm sure somebody's gonna comment and be like, oh, that's overkill, you put anti-seize on everything, this and that. But the reason why I do it is because I've replaced my brakes before and actually not put any anti-seize or anything on them, and brand new brakes, brand new rotors, pads, everything, and they squeal and they shimmy or whatever, and it's horrible just because you don't want to put some anti-seize. So next up, let's see if, hopefully it's not going to be a pain, but next up I'm going to go ahead and compress the calipers. Probably, let me see if I could. I'm not sure if it's gonna work like that, but let's see. All the way down. See if I could do with one of the old pads. Not sure that's gonna work, but let me see this way. Alright, so it might just work if this clamp is strong enough. So let's see. I guess it is working. So all you gotta do is tighten up on it. Turn it the other way around. It's kinda crazy because right hand is a little bit more dominant, but my wrist is injured, or I injured my own wrist, but they're going in. So and again, I know it's gonna probably be overkill, but I will put anti-seize on these surfaces and on the caliper side, on the pistons themselves. This shouldn't be too hard actually if you go slow enough. See, that's exactly what I was talking about, the brake fluid. It's already overfilling, so yeah, as I expected. So I'm gonna go ahead and I should have a suction gun somewhere. There we go. On the rack. What I'm gonna end up doing is getting one of these rags and suctioning Alright guys, sorry for that interruption, but my battery died on the GoPro. But anyways, pretty much what I told you guys, I was going to put anti-seize on all the mating surfaces with the from the caliper to the pads, whatever has contact with the calipers or the pads or whatever. That way nothing shimmies, nothing rattles, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Nothing make any noises or anything like that. So I'm in a little bit of a time crunch, so I just wanted to show you guys this one. It's done. Everything's together. All I got left to do right now is put the tire wheel back on, and that's pretty much it. To me, it looked like something might have rubbed there. But anyways, I think that's it. I'm in a little bit of a time crunch right now because I still have to get the truck inspected. Try to go ahead and do all the brakes all the way around, or I might just do the fronts, and then I'll do the rears later. But the fronts are the worst ones, so I'm not sure. I'm just not sure if these people are gonna jack the truck up all the way or not, or what. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the other ones, all three that are left to do, and then go get the truck inspected real quick. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do the registration online. Hey guys, another update. I just got done with the brakes on the truck. I gotta hurry up. It's 4:08 already, and I gotta see if I'm able to get this truck inspected today. I need to get it inspected, so I'm heading on my way there right now, and I'll let you guys know whether it passes or not, or what's the deal. All the brakes went on pretty good. After our rears were kind of tricky. They have like a Torx bit bolt, and it's just weird. You got to take one thing out in order to take the other one out, and it's a combination of things. But everything went on pretty good. Everything's cleaned everything up with brake cleaner, filled up the reservoir, pumped up the brakes, filled it up again. They feel good. Well, let's see whenever I road test it now, see what happens. But yeah, wish me luck. I'll let you guys know what goes on. So hey guys, what's up? Another update. So a little bit of a setback. I was not able to finish the Suburban on time. I called over there while I was on my way to see if I could get a spot in or something, and nope, no luck. It was like 4:30-ish or something like that, and they were booked till closing, so I wasn't able to get it inspected or anything like that. He told me tomorrow early in the morning, so I'll probably be there depending on who's there. Like I said, there's somebody that a friend of mine told me to talk to, because windows are not legal. That's Air Blue 80, which is still like very minimal tint, and this is just as dark as the back end, or not as well, just about as dark as the back. And as you guys know, these SUVs in the back are pretty dark. Back is factory tint in the back. Front not so much. And also I'm not sure if they're gonna say anything because of the visor or whatever. It's where it's supposed to be, pretty much. It's like half-inch lower, but I'm just talking about like the darkness of it or whatever. I'm not sure if they'll say anything about that, but if the person that I was told to contact is there, I should be good to go. He'll pass me, hopefully. But if not, then I don't know. I went to another Black's Tire, and he told me they were also booked to bring it tomorrow. I told him the only issue that I have with the vehicle is the tint. He said if it's dark, if it's too dark, it's just not gonna pass. They're not gonna pass it. I get it, whatever. But it sucks because these guys, pretty sure they have tint probably just as dark as mine, if not darker. And obviously they work around the system and whatever, but I guess that's the benefit of working at a shop that does inspections. But we'll give it a crack at it again tomorrow. We'll see if we'll see what happens. See if I get this big girl inspected. And brakes feel good. Brakes, I actually have to get used to it again, because brakes are a whole lot better now. I still have to fix the issue of the hydro boost, but other than that, everything else is good. I do have to do the pitman arm and the idler arm. So let's see if after I get this thing inspected, I'm gonna come back home and do the registration online. I'm not sure if I could do it online on a Saturday. I'm guessing so, because it's just online. That way I don't have to wait until Monday, and I can still drive the truck technically. I'll just probably have a receipt online or something like that. If I get stopped, I'll just show that and show them that the vehicle got inspected and whatnot. So just, I guess, stay tuned. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Try to battle this thing and get this truck inspected. So we'll see what happens.